let's talk about Minecraft pedophiles, because they are extremely common within the Minecraft YouTube community, and it's mind-boggling to me the fact that every month or so we get like another big celebrity getting cancelled over like being a groomer or talking to minors, sexting, and all these crazy things. Like, how does this happen? Because I remember like all the way back, like from the early Minecraft YouTube days, we had like Alpha Lee getting cancelled, which was like one of Stampy's helpers. And now the Dream SMP community, like it all started with Dream, which I'm not gonna get into because I don't know how many of those accusations are correct. But then we had like Wilbur Sutt, George Not Found, and so long, so forth. Every few weeks or months or so, we get another name, another big person getting cancelled over something, like Dr. Disrespect recently, now Mr. Beast. So, yeah, let's talk about what makes a person that bad. Like, what turns you into a pedophile? Because, like, I don't understand sometimes, like, how, like, family-friendly YouTubers that just play this child-friendly game for a living get exposed for these things. So there's two things. So we've got higher nature and lower nature. Your lower nature basically means that you're being driven by your instincts, and obviously, like, a lot of us can do illegal things if we wanted to, because who's gonna stop us, right? Like, until like the law interferes and we're being, like, let's say, caught. Like, I could probably do something horrible right now, and like none of you would know that until like a long time, but I choose whether I want to be that horrible person or not. And the fact that people sometimes make those choices, it's really scary. It's weird, because I'm sure like that half those YouTubers aren't like bad people, but the fact that one morning like they woke up and they said, maybe it's not a bad idea to talk to a minor, you know, maybe it's not a bad idea to speak to them this way, because, you know, it could be just an edgy joke or something. How does this happen? Like, how do we make such a poor decision that obviously later will come back to us in life? Because trust me, like, no matter what you do, like, I know how a lot of people complain about, like, oh, all the good people have to die early, blah blah blah, but then like people say that why are so many like bad people here just living their lives and getting away with anything? And that's not true, because trust me, I don't know if you believe in karma or not, but there certainly must be a punishment for those who behave inappropriately, because even if they're not caught like instantly, their life does become quite a big mess. Either it is because they're punishing themselves mentally or physically, or like they get caught eventually, but trust me, nobody gets away with doing harm to others. Okay, so I could easily right now like beat up a person, I could do so much horrible things, but I deliberately choose to every morning wake up and not do that, because I know better. I can think logically and I know what the consequences are. In fact, I don't even care about the consequences, because I don't want to be that person. I know, like, I've got my morals, you know, but some people sometimes they get too, I don't know, they get like, it's weird, because it's either alcohol, it's either drugs, or something blurs their mind, which makes them commit really stupid mistakes. And I'm not saying that I've never committed stupid mistakes, because I've done a lot of things as well, except like I've got obviously my boundaries, and I know some things that I'd never see myself doing. So that's kind of being part of your higher nature. Like, the higher nature of us just says and screams to us like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this. You have boundaries, you have limits, you can't be behaving like this. And yeah, so that's what makes us human, you know, like we have choices, unlike animals which have instinct and they do things sometimes because that's like how they are, like, I don't know, quote unquote programmed. Like some animals, they don't have a choice to make. They either kill or they die and they starve, you know. So that's the difference between us and animals. We can make a decision consciously, because we have a consciousness, and we can do something or we can not do it. But sometimes people get more driven by their instincts and their urges, their fantasies, all these made up nonsense that they have in their brain. Sometimes they get consumed by it, so they commit really stupid failures, which cost them a lot in the future. So yeah, stay safe out there. Don't do anything silly. And if you want me to talk about something else in a future video of mine, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I'll make sure to read as many comments as possible, and I'll see you all later.